What head coach Rich Rodriguez has done in Tucson is simply remarkable. Rich Rod has assembled an incredible staff of coaches with a passion for the game, but also for life. One of those individuals is the receivers coach for Arizona, Tony Dews.
I'm the only one in my family to ever go to college. I'm the only one married, the only one to leave the nest. Everybody else lives about 10, 15 minutes from my mom in Virginia, and I've somehow ventured out to Arizona. I don't tell you guys that for sympathy, but I use it as motivation. Then and now, my mom did the very best that she could for us, and she taught me humility and a work ethic. So today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about knowing to do the right thing, whether that's a student athlete, a dad, a husband, or a friend. We all know how to do the right thing. We all coach X's and O's, but then anytime there's a moment, a life moment, or a teachable moment, something that I think can help them later in life, you know, when they're 30, 35 years old, I take that opportunity. And sometimes it gets on their nerves, and I'll be in a meeting room and something will come up, and I'll stop the film and I'll turn around and I hear a couple of them go, oh, here we go again. In life, sometimes it's easier, so where I'm going is in life, sometimes it's easier to do the wrong thing than it is to do the right thing, you know? But at the end of the day, I think if we all look back and reflect, we'll all find out that you were better off doing what was right. When you take away athletics, ladies and gentlemen, we're all faced with different choices every day. As parents, as children, as coaches, everybody in here today will be, today, tomorrow, the next day, we'll all be faced with something that we'll have to make a choice. And we know the right thing to do, and then now it's up to us to do the right thing.
Anu, you won a few games in high school. 4 straight state championships in Nevada. I think 53-4 was the record. We need to talk about those 4 and exactly what happened in those losses. But unbelievable high school career, a lot of places you could have gone. Why University of Arizona?
You know, there was a lot of tangibles, like great support system, great coaching staff, Coach Rich Rod. You know, I just fell in love with Arizona.
Casey, back to you. Some people may not know this, but you're actually the leading point scorer in the Pac-12. Did you know that?
I did when you called me and told me the other day.
Nice, sorry. Right. Wildcats lose, but there's something that happens in that moment. Obviously, you're feeling pretty down. It's a tough moment. Every athlete's probably experienced that. But you get into the locker room. And we talked a little bit with Jake and Corey about the power of a coach. And I know you get back into that locker room, and Coach Rich Rod's got the team all together and said something pretty meaningful to you in front of the whole team. Share that story.
Yeah, we get to the locker room. Everyone's bummed. I was pretty ticked off. Got a few guys come over, try and be supportive and whatnot, and we sit down for the huddle afterwards. And the first thing Coach Rod says is, no matter what, you're our kicker, and if we have that opportunity 100 times, we're going to put you in there 100 more times. So it's pretty much, nothing's changed. You're still our guy, and we want you out there every time we can have you.
Yeah. Anu, first freshman to start a season opener for Arizona in football program's history. What does that mean to you? What did that mean to you, I should say?
It meant a lot. Going into that game, we didn't know who the starting quarterback was, and he just kind of surprised us. And, we wore white pants. I was kind of hoping that no one would see, anything.
Yeah. See that you were a little bit nervous?
Right.
Yeah.
But, sitting out that 1 year is just, I was just really anxious to be out there.
That's awesome. Casey, you got a chance to give some advice to the student athletes in this room. What would be one thing you could tell them where they might be able to end up in the chair that you're in one day?
I think one of the things that got me here is just loving competing and never quitting, no matter what level it's at. Just enjoy the game that you're in, the moment that you're in, and keep going forward with it. God's got a crazy plan for all of us. I think I'm a great example. I never saw myself playing football, even saw myself stopping playing soccer. But I stuck with it, and no matter where I was, and here I am today.
Awesome. We want to thank you guys for your time, your willingness to be here this morning. Let's give a round of applause to Casey Skowron and Anu Solomon. Thanks, guys.